Yo, shout out to the Most High. It's always the highest. See when we in our lower say this L-Deez, also known Lawrence the One, for another episode of I Need to Know. I'm my special guest. Introduce yourself, G.
Hey man, it's one of the best who ever did and got away with it. Your boy Kash, man. We up in here. What's happening?
Well, you know what? He definitely came on time, man. I'm definitely fucking with that. He just dispelled all the black folks being late rumors.
That's right.
For sure. So what's up, man? What you got popping?
Man, working, stomping down on this album, man. It's coming out next month. Probably like the third week of next month. You know what I'm saying? Called The Bay Hit Different. And got R&B Peasy on that thing. Just dropped the thing with Mozzie. Mr. Fab, Bay Hit Different, man. We just working, man. We up in here.
Gotcha. So when you said The Bay Hit Different, is Mr. Fab on that song or all of them on that song?
Nah, Mr. Fab on that song. The album is called Bay Hit Different, but that was the first single off the
Okay,
album.
so it's the title track?
Yeah.
Okay, dope. So how did you get that line with Mr. Fab?
Oh, that's my dog. We go back to the hyphy movement days, man. I used to I was in the group Babyface Assassins with Kafani. We used to open up for Fab on his tours and shit. So really, he introduced us on a broad scale, you know. And he brought us to his audience, man. We go back like 04.
Okay, dope. It's funny though, cause time fly by. You know what I'm saying? That's 16 years ago. That's when Mingles was popping.
That's right.
Mingles, shout out to Mingles.
Man, I got so many tings up out of there, man.
Ting, 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 ting. Blow the whistle. So how did you link up with Mozzie rapping ass?
Oh man, it was just an introduction to my partner Capone. You know what I'm saying? He was like, man, you gotta fuck with Mozzie, man. You know what I'm saying? Mozzie is the gangland landlord, whatever he calls himself.
Yeah,
you know
yeah.
I'm like, man, let's do it.
Okay.
I ain't know him or nothing. It was just a hook up.
Where were you at when you first heard of Mozzie?
I was in the middle of retirement, man, and my motherfucking son was knocking this motherfucker every day. All I was hearing was body this. I'm like, cut that shit. I'm in my father stage at the time. I was retired and shit, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, who is this motherfucker always talking about why is you playing? And I'm like, that shit go.
Yeah.
I'm like, I told Mozzie that shit at the video shit too. I was like, I wasn't fucking with that shit at first, but it hooked me.
Yeah. You know what's crazy? Because he be rapping and he has a lot of mantras, like chants when he's saying shit that's luring your motherfucking ass in. Right. I remember when I first heard of Mozzie, I was in front of Walgreens on 14th and Broadway, and this nigga said, hey man, you heard Mozzie? I'm like, where you from? Sacramento. And no diss, nobody from outside, but Oakland niggas always have some type of, how raw could a motherfucker really be if they ain't from Oakland?
Right, that's right.
That's just our
like
initial
we doubting
thought.
shit.
Yeah.
Because it's a long list of motherfuckers that really had it out here. You know what I mean? Yeah.
You know, the person that dispelled that rumor for me is when somebody said, when I opened up the source and I seen Juvenile have 4.5 mics. And I'm like, how raw could a nigga from New Orleans really be?
Right, and that nigga was raw though.
It's fuck.
Yeah.
For sure.
Facts.
So who else do you got on the joint you just saying?
R&B Peasy is the last big feature that I have. You know,
yeah. How'd you get that link? That's the one I was looking for.
R&B Peasy was through a homeboy that I don't know if I want to say he managing me, but he assist on the side. You know what I'm saying? He suggested that I reach out to that down south thing, and that's how we put that together. Gotcha.
So you didn't have to go the sick with it route?
Nah.
Okay.
Nah, I got the combination. I have to do none of that shit.
For sure. So how long you been rapping?
Man, since like the hyphy movement, 2004 is when I first started out. I was in the group, like I said, Babyface Assassin. Started out with that, and I had to kick back for a minute, man. You know what I'm saying? I ran into some old other bullshit. I kicked back, came back about 2010, and I've been stomping down ever since.
Okay. So who was in the Babyface Assassins?
Me and Kafani.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just y'all two?
Yeah, just us two. Well, it was a female at first. He booted her up out the group for some reason, whatever. You know what I'm saying? It was his wife. So he, so he kicked her out the group for whatever reason.
You know, hey, you know what? I don't know. Shit like that be hella funny to me.
Right.
But let me just, because I like doing impersonations. You said,
yeah,
man, it was a girl at first, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It was his wife.
Yeah, it was his wife.
For sure. So, since, you know what I'm saying, Kafani had the unfortunate situation, right? And I do know that it is kind of like a popularity contest in Oakland. I've seen this shit over and over where people tend to back up from even a talented artist, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, one artist might be a little bit more popping at that time. Did you kind of like people back up off of you since that happened?
As far as what happened to him?
Yeah, like since you were heavy affiliated with Kafani, after the situation happened where he got shot, did people back off you a little bit?
Motherfuckers backed up off me, period. They ain't had nothing to do with Kafani.
Oh.
Had something to do with some whole other shit. But for political ties, you know what I'm saying? You know, sometimes you guilty by association or whatever, man. You know, he got a lot of stigma. Whatever they feel about him or whatever, yeah, that's his nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, I got the riff for some shit, but not the total thing. Like, not as far as what happened to him, nah.
Gotcha. And so, what has been your biggest motivation for keep going? And who has been your biggest motivator?
Well, my motivation coming back was my homie Shabazz over there and my son, Caked Up Will, which is an artist on our label, Trendsetters. My biggest motivation for coming back is everybody that's doubting the motherfucker.
Huh.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, what the fuck is you talking about, man? I'm here, live in the fresh. I do what the fuck I want to do.
Yeah, yeah, I like that. Yeah. I like that.
Straight up.
You know what I'm saying? That's some shit a motherfucker tell like boss. Right when he get that last check, like this, you know what? I just hit and I do what the fuck I want to do. I'm out of this motherfucker.
Hey, it's whatever.
How many albums do you have to this date?
This gonna be my first album. I dropped an EP prior to this in 2011 or 12. I want to say 12. Called Big Boy Fresh.
Okay.
I had the song, the single She Got Cake on the radio. I had a lot of spins. I ran that for a year. Then I ran into some little issues, man, off the court, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I had to kick on back. You know what I mean? Some authority shit. So I had to kick back.
Yeah. So outside of Oakland, where's your biggest fan base?
Right now, I would say Texas.
Texas?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Tell me about that.
I just found that shit out looking at the motherfucking stats and shit. You know what I'm saying? For some reason, it picks up a little more out there. I don't know if I'm a big light-skinned nigga. I don't know what the fuck it is.
I was just going to allude to that.
Yeah,
you look like
you know?
You look like you got a truck with wood grain in that motherfucker and you finna bounce out talking about slabs and shit like that.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? But a lot of Oakland motherfuckers be, you know, second, third generation from other places.
Right.
Like a lot of them Richmond niggas be looking like Louisiana niggas to me. You know, but you know, Oakland niggas usually be from Texas and shit like that.
Right.
I got roots in Texas. You can see the goal too. That's that Texas
the
shit, man.
Too. Yeah, for sure.
The one.
Yeah.
For sure, man. So are you in the movies and shit like that too?
Yeah, my pops actually got a couple of movies on Amazon Prime. He got a big thing we working with Netflix right now that we trying to do up on the Trendsetters, whatever. My pops was a huge street pimp and kingpin drug dealer at one point in time, you know what I'm saying? So his life story is going to end up going on Netflix.
Okay. Talk a little bit about that.
Grandmaster Virgil, you know what I'm saying? Friends with Kenny Red, you know, Gangsta Brown, Philmo Slim, all the nationwide pimps y'all recognize. He was one of the motherfuckers that was on that top level. You know, they try to knock him because he was a big kingpin motherfucker too. You know, they try to be with the straight pimping thing. You know, so they try to put an asterisk around his shit, you know what I'm saying? Because he had 100, 200 keys coming in every other week. But, you know, I can talk about that shit because it's over with now. Statute of limitation, he did his little time and shit, whatever, so I can holler about it.
That's crazy because I just seen Grandmaster Virgil. Is he brown skin like me?
Yep, same colors.
And he kind of looked like he could be related to Bishop Magic Don Juan a little bit.
Yeah, that's my pops.
I just seen him. I'm like, that's Grandmaster Virgil. I'm thinking this motherfucker got to be out of his damn mind. But then it said something about pimping or something like that. I seen it. Right. I seen that shit. That's your motherfucking dad?
That's my pops. Yes, sir.
So from day one you was in this shit.
Hey man, it was in me, not on me.
Yeah.
You feel me? From day motherfucking one.
So how does mom say when you do something, do moms be like, damn, you just like your motherfucking daddy?
All the time. But you know, game recognized game. She was in the game. She just squared up and did something different. But,
okay.
You know, but yeah, she used to tell me that shit. You just like your motherfucking daddy.
Yeah.
The way you eat your peanut butter and jelly sandwich, the way you drink the milk out the cereal, all kind of shit she used to give me problems about. Yeah.
But it's cool though.
Yeah.
It's cool though. It's good that you know what I'm saying, that you actually know your dad too.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You know, because a lot of motherfuckers don't know they dad.
Don't know they pop.
You know, I always say this on this show. I met my father late in life. I was 28 years old or 27. But this the cold part. I'm 6'1". He's 6 foot. My name Lawrence R. Walker. He's Larry R. Walker. This nigga born October 16. I'm born the 17. But you ready for the kicker?
Kick it.
This nigga had a gold tooth right here. I've never seen this nigga one day in my life.
Right. Damn, that's big.
It was though. So then my you know how like your family and shit like that, when they don't know you and I was out of town, they all want to kidnap you, you know, the cousin, you know, the Cali nigga.
Right.
So I was at my Uncle Greg's house after the family reunion, and he said this, "Hey Junior, you want a beer?" I said, "Yeah." So I'm drinking a beer, and I'm wondering why this big tall motherfucker looking at me while I'm sitting on the ice chest. He said, "Do you like to drink every day?" I said, "Yeah." He said, "Sometime when you have a bad hangover, do you like to drink a beer first thing in the morning?" I said, "Yeah." He said, "Yeah, you Larry, son."
Straight up.
Yeah. So where do you see yourself in 5 years with this music shit?
With the music shit,
yeah,
probably behind the scenes or whatever. I mainly want to push these companies that we got going. You know what I'm saying? As far as the music, I think my son gonna be a huge influence in that. So I see myself directing him and being assistants to him.
Got you. Now, what is your son's name again?
Caked Up Will.
Caked Up Will. How old is Will? Like 16, 17?
18.
Oh, 18.
Yeah.
So you got a grown one?
Yeah, he hard as fuck.
Okay.
And I ain't saying that because he my son. That nigga really got the business.
Gotcha.
Yeah, he done gassed me on a few tracks on the album. I'm like, God damn, what the fuck? Why I come back?
Well, is it a different style? Like, is he getting on that motherfucker singing and shit like that and auto-tunes?
Nigga versatile. He got the singing. He got the bars. He can bar you to death. He can sing you. He can finesse you. The nigga's just versatile.
What is your favorite metaphor June got?
You know, they rap with that different motherfucking style, man. He on the joint with me and OMBPs. He called Whoa, man. What that nigga say, man? He rapping so fucking fast, I don't even fucking remember it, bro. I had to play it for you. I can't remember that nigga shit. He just rapid fire with that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So coming up, who were some of your biggest influences in the game?
As far as rap?
Yeah.
Rapping Ryan and Dilly Dog.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
You know what's crazy? For a long time, I couldn't tell them motherfuckers apart on the track.
You couldn't?
Nah.
You couldn't? Mm-mm. See, a lot of motherfuckers used to say rapping Ryan was rawer than Dilly because Ryan had the freestyles. But Dilly Dog used to tear rapping Ryan ass up on shit.
Watch this. On that song, Get In Where You Fit In.
Uh-huh.
Ron kind of slid him a little bit, but on Rhyme or Crime on Mr. Ill album.
Rhyme or Crime. Mr. Ill, that's my dog.
Yeah. That nigga Diddley came so motherfucking clean. But then later on the album, Vicious is the rawest rap I've ever motherfucking heard in my motherfucking life, nigga. Dilly. You know what I'm saying?
Dilly used to do nigga shady on the track, man.
Yeah, because he had like, it's funny though, because like, there's different styles of rapping fast.
Right.
E40 is not really a fast rapper. He just kick in gear.
Right.
Dilly Dog is one of them rappers that kick in gear too. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So yeah, I've heard Dilly Dog destroy niggas on the mic though.
He got some shit right now that'll torch motherfuckers. Right now, that's 18. Right now, I heard some shit. Ill sent me some shit not too long ago.
Oh, you still keep in touch?
Yeah.
Okay.
Them niggas used to be at my house playing NBA jams, all the shit, because my brother used to fuck with them. He used to go on tour with them. And he bring them through the house. I'm a young nigga, man. I'm mesmerized by these niggas. I'm listening to these niggas every day.
Yeah.
And then end up going to the studio, just chilling with niggas. And, you know, they really molded me like how I get down right now today.
For sure, man.
I still use the same practice.
Yeah, that's some dope motherfucking people to actually be looking up to because them niggas is raw.
Yo, facts.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And like, I think the only difference between the two is that Ron could freestyle.
He could freestyle. That's the only difference. Other than that, with that pen, Dilly was an animal. Ill was an animal too, though.
He was.
He was an animal once he changed his voice.
Yeah.
Before that, he had the other voice. They was on his head. But when he changed his voice, he got his shit together. He was ready for him.
You know what? Rest in peace to my partner R.O.B. I was in the studio when that nigga made 1-800 Fed Up with that bullshit.
With that bullshit. That was on that
Cell Block. The first one.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah.
Yeah. That nigga was hard.
Yeah. R.O.B. man, he let him rest in peace and shit like that. R.I.P. He did my first song. He actually did my first song. That's how I know. Yeah, that's how I know these niggas. Dope, you know what I'm saying? Dope. For sure. So you said this is gonna be your first solo project.
First solo project.
Are you having anxiety about that?
Nah, not at all.
Okay.
Like riding a bike.
Okay. Yeah. So what about performing?
I had a show in Vegas about 2.5 weeks ago.
Oh, for real? So how?
It's like riding a bike.
So how you doing? Like as far as like the COVID and the shows and stuff like that, is that slowing things down tremendously? How do you get booked?
Slowing it down. If it ain't out the way, it ain't been happening. But, you know, we put together our own shows, though, far as with the strippers in the stripper lane and shit, you know what I'm saying? So we throw those parties, those late night parties, and we book artists, and we just perform that way. We get paid and get our shit off at the same time.
Gotcha.
Yeah. I booked R&B Peasy last time in Vegas, and that shit went stupid. And I was late for that shit. You say I was on time, I was late. Yeah. We had some transportation issues at that point. But, yeah, the money still was there, though.
Yeah, I like that. He said, hey, look, man, you know I'm going to say that shit to somebody later. I don't know. Right. I'm going to say, yeah, but the money's still
there.
That'd be cool. Like, you know what I'm saying? Somebody use something on you, then later on you use it on somebody. You know what I mean?
Nah, dude, still sharp as steel.
For sure, man. Yeah, man. So the Netflix, how did you get off into that?
My manager got the line on that, and she got relationships over there, and my pops already had the line with Amazon Prime and Tubi, and I forget the other Hulu, yeah. He already had that line, that distribution through one of his managers in L.A. or something, but the Netflix came through a manager of ours.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
And how many managers do you have?
2 now.
2?
Yeah, one got fired.
Hey, now this is what I'm gonna say. Was it the wife?
Nah. That's an old situation, man. That go back.
You were supposed to say this. Yeah. I had to let her go. And she was my wife.
Nah, it wasn't the wife.
So what is some of the things that you see that's going on in hip hop right now that you thought that you would never see during the 90s or when you was coming up or starting?
All the faking and doing anything to get out there, that kind of shit.
Like the trolling?
Just the high power faking, period, man. It's like the social media, you could be whoever the fuck you want to be. Anybody a star now. They can pull out their phone and just be what the fuck they want to be. That kind of shit right there is like mind-blowing.
Okay.
Yeah. From the females, you know what I'm saying? Every female is bad in the motherfucker. You can look like a gremlin as long as you got a fake ass and some titties, you a dime in today's society.
Not to mention the tattoos and the weave.
All that shit.
That shit damn near seem like something that you just pick off the motherfucking mall or something like that. Or like you go to McDonald's, man, let me get a number 6. You know what I'm saying?
You can't separate nobody nowadays. Everybody a star now. Everybody.
Yeah. So when you look at Instagram, right? It's some authentic shit going on Instagram too. But it's a lot of fake shit going on Instagram.
The authentic shit gonna end up in the federal penitentiary.
Oh, I was just talking to all the motherfucker up there spitting poetry and shit like that, or showing a nigga how to eat to live. You know? But they did damn near lock Dr. Sabi ass up for showing motherfuckers.
Be too authentic, the feds is coming.
What do you think about when motherfuckers, what was they doing? It's all, I hate to say, I'm asking you. Is all that money, you know, is niggas having fake money, bricks?
Not right now. EDD got niggas paid right now.
Okay. But was there...
But before prior year.
That was fake money?
Some people.
Okay.
Like, I hate to keep bringing bro up, but that's me and Kafani had 175,000 in the video one time that we did back in 2010.
Yeah.
Or 11.
Yeah.
All hundreds.
Shit like that.
Who we are, look it up. Had 175 laid out on the table. Not too many niggas was doing that back then. In 2006, we had 70,000 laid out. 2006, niggas were still wearing big ass glasses. Niggas didn't really have that much jewelry. We was 3 chained up, Euro whips back in 2004. Niggas wasn't really doing that back then.
You know what's crazy? Because I seen Kafani get on the motherfucking internet and say, yeah, this is what I'm worth, $4.4 million.
When he first got out?
Yeah, some shit like that. That NASCAR really did it like that?
Hey.
You want to press fast forward?
I'm going to say this. Because he fighting a case right now, and I don't really like talking about him too much. You know
okay, what I'm saying? Okay, we can get to the next one.
But nah, I'm going to say this, though. That nigga a bad motherfucker as far as getting that money. I'm going to just say that, and I'm going to leave it alone.
You know what's crazy? Because when I seen that motherfucker, was purple one of his favorite colors or something? Because I seen that nigga on the album cover. I'm like, this look like a money-getting ass nigga.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm going to leave that alone.
I said, damn. Hey, I'm looking at the motherfucking CD cover. I'm like, damn, man, take the batteries out this motherfucker.
I'm going to leave that alone.
For sure, man. So when it comes to the movies and stuff like that, are you writing the scripts or you just in them?
Nah, I'm just in them. I ain't wrote none yet.
Okay.
My nigga trying to write right now. My nigga Shabazz, he trying to get into writing. And I might get into it. Smoke, write a little bit.
Okay.
I might get into it, but right now I'm just, having fun. I'm behind the scenes with it.
Okay, for sure.
I'm rapping and I'm behind the scenes with it.
And what is the name of the label?
Trendsetters Entertainment.
How long y'all been up and running?
Since 2017.
Okay, so what was the label when y'all was Babyface Assassins?
White Collar Records.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. And is yours an LLC?
Yeah.
Okay. Mm-hmm. And what's the difference between an LLC and a regular record label?
You're going to have to ask my businessman over there. He answered.
Okay, gotcha. Hey, Shabazz, man, after this, I'm going to definitely tap in with you. You know what I'm saying? So, who are some of the people that you actually want to work with on this next project?
Everybody from down south.
Gotcha.
Anybody from down south doing their thing, I want to fuck with you.
Speaking of location, do you ever feel like Oakland, California rappers or the Bay Area in general gets a black eye in the game?
Yeah.
Why is that?
We different, man. Like the Bay is like a whole different fucking area, whole different movement. A lot of big artists come here and soak up what we do best, and they go out and make a lot of successful records with it and do a lot of shit, and we don't get the props for that shit. You know what I'm saying? I believe we don't get our props because niggas here is crabs in a barrel. Niggas don't stick together enough. If niggas stuck together, we'd be a movement. Like, it's a lot of fucking talent in this Bay, but everybody want to compete against each other and tear each other down, and I don't want this nigga on. I don't know what that shit is. I don't know if it's some insecurities. Niggas wasn't popular. A nigga like me, I was popular I played sports.
Okay.
So I don't give a fuck about giving a nigga props or posting a nigga on my motherfucking page or whatever. Niggas want to go on the story with the shit. To me, that's like fake support.
You said go on the stories?
They want to post you in their story versus on their feed. Me, I don't give a fuck if I got 8 million followers. I'll post a nigga on my feed if I like it.
Yeah.
A nigga gonna hide it in the story. That's fake shit to me.
Gotcha.
To each his own. To me, no disrespect to nobody. To me, I feel like a nigga don't want to show this person or this person because it's gonna take away from what they got going on.
You know what's crazy?
I stand up no matter what. I don't give a fuck. What you do ain't gonna change me. I'm still gonna be me. I gotta wake up and be me. I gotta promote me. I gotta push me.
Yeah.
So I can show you love. It's gonna big me up to show you love. So I'm a bigger nigga. Like, I don't give a fuck about this shit, man. Let's get this shit together. Yeah. Niggas don't be on that. That's what be the problem.
You know what's crazy? I'm glad you said that because I thought about it, right? If I got $1, right?
Right.
And you have $2, you don't have that much more money than me.
Right.
If I have 100 and you have 200, you still don't have that much more money than me.
That's right.
But shit start getting weird. Like if I got 1 million and you got 2, now you do have more money than me.
Right.
But if I have 1 billion and you have 2 billion, you have a lot more money than me.
Right.
Now the crazy thing about it is that it's motherfuckers out here with so much more motherfucking money, and there's so much money out here.
Right.
Motherfuckers don't even understand that we will make more money together.
Strength in numbers, bro. Always. Ain't no individual shit gonna do nothing. Never have. They showed that when they started putting the conspiracy laws together and taking all the kingpins down.
Yeah.
It was structure and all that shit and everything that in street life. Once they knocked that shit down, niggas start going for self and fucking shit up.
Yeah. You right about that. Yeah. Even on a righteous tip, like J. Edgar Hoover said that The problem that America don't need is a black messiah. So who did he go after? The black gorilla. Not the black gorilla fam.
No, I know what you're saying.
I meant the Black Panther.
Black Panther,
Please forgive me.
Right.
Then he got slipped up and said the black gorilla family. They gonna ask him motherfuckers coming in here. Talking about nigga, you Kobe, nigga, you BGL.
Right.
But and the Nation of Islam.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? What they was doing, they was catching motherfuckers, right, that was committing all these crimes.
Right.
And then you get a lesser sentence. Let's say like a nigga get caught with a gun. They'll try to give a nigga 40 years. At 30 years, they say, but you could get out if you join these organizations and stuff like that, and then tell us what's going on and shit like that.
Right. I think that's what's going on right now. Niggas ain't really going to jail. I know a few niggas done caught some big cases, and they still out here promoting money and promoting, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, ain't you fighting?
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? I don't know what the fuck going on these days, man. It's the last days, like the Bible say, man. Everybody going selfish for self or whatever. I don't know what the fuck going on with these niggas, man. I just stay out the way and stick with my niggas.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't know what the fuck going on.
I don't agree with everything TLC said, but they did say this. Stick to the rivers and the lakes that you used to.
That you used to, huh? I ain't even think about that. That's dope. That's facts, though.
Oh, and I'm reading this book. You know what this motherfucker said?
What?
He said, the helping hand that you're looking for is usually the one at the end of your arm. But you know what's crazy, though? Back to crabs in a barrel bucket and shit like that.
Right.
Somebody was talking about, the West Coast hip-hop scene. I said, nigga, it ain't no West Coast hip-hop scene. Nigga, it's either the Bay or L.A. and sometimes SAC. It ain't no niggas coming out of Oregon.
Nah.
It ain't no niggas coming out of Arizona. It ain't no niggas coming out of Utah. It ain't no niggas coming out of Nevada.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? When you think about the South, right?
Right.
That's a whole continent in itself.
Whole thing. Yeah, you're right. A whole region of shit. And they all sticking together, though.
Yes. You might have this motherfucker that don't like this motherfucker. That's just gonna come with the statistics.
Shit,
yeah. Like every 5 or 8 niggas off, one nigga don't like another nigga.
Right.
But niggas out here, it's like, like when you see like a group of chicks, right? It's like it could be 5 of them, but they only really there for 2 people.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But one motherfucker really can't stand the other one. You know what I'm saying? And it seemed like, I don't think in the Bay niggas dislike each other that much. Like, I don't think that motherfuckers hate each other.
Nah.
But it seemed like for people to say that they're your friend, they don't help like a friend.
Nah. Ain't no friend. A lot of this shit be behind these females, man.
Yeah.
If you gonna get in the way of that shit, a nigga gonna knock you. Niggas be wanting these females, man. I don't know what it is with that shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Maybe niggas wasn't getting no ass at school.
Can I say something?
Shoot.
Bingo. A lot of these niggas, see, it's funny though, you know what I'm saying? I can really kick this shit, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, I didn't have girl problems.
Right.
It's funny though, because, I got a good girlfriend and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? But I be telling her like this, niggas is in their 40s. I want a Victorian house and go to Egypt where the projects is shaped like big triangles and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Nobody ain't thinking about no heater head, bitch. Excuse me, but I normally don't use that word. But
for what though?
Niggas is in their 40s. Niggas is out here getting rich. I feel like I'm behind time.
Man.
Facts. Niggas want nice shit.
Facts. That's it.
Niggas is tired of going to Fairyland and Great America. Niggas is trying to go to Disney World and stay a month.
Right.
Hell
yeah, and don't even worry about it. Bills paid, all the shit.
For sure. But like you said, though, a lot of motherfuckers wasn't, motherfuckers.
I think that's what it is, though.
It is.
That's just my educated guess on that shit. It wasn't really popular in school.
And that's called a hypothesis because, I've seen it a few times.
Right.
A chick that really, she wasn't deemed as the most beautiful motherfucker. She might have not looked so desirable.
Right.
Right? But then that summer, though, she came back juicy.
Hey.
And, now she getting that attention, and then if she don't got her brakes on tight, she might turn into a straight freak because now, you know, she might think it's real love and this, and now she already 20 bodies deep and shit like that, and now she's ruined.
Right, it's over.
You know? Oh, and don't let the Grandmaster get to her.
Oh, the Grandmaster get to her, she going. She gonna be in Hawaii some motherfucking where doing something.
Niggas like me and Kitty Red.
Uncle Kenny. I'll go put them long dreads on the bitch and she's going. Facts.
For sure. Before we get out of here, man, let everybody know where they can reach you at.
Cali Kash, Cali with a K, Kash with a K, 5'9".
Oh,
Instagram.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You got that beat, Steve?
Oh, you got a beat?
Yeah.
I seen some shit. Y'all was going acapella. You got a beat? Turn it on.
Oh, you want to kick it acapella?
It don't matter. Turn it on.
Kick it acapella.
Turn it on. It
okay.
Don't matter. Unless I don't like it, then I'll go acapella.
Okay.
Nah, I'm just fucking with you. Oh, shit. Look. Now who that talking out the side of their neck? I blow like air holes in the tech. I'm a East Oakland gangster, I demand respect. I just escaped from John George, come from a block where niggas don't claim yours, stomping over grocery stores. See, me and you don't abide by the same laws. Nigga, don't say my name. I use a symbol. This 40 cal be lines of missiles. Everybody on my block pack a pistol. So if you want beef, don't press the issue, cause I make it holler when it hit you. Tell the next OG, I see him retired. I gotta burn the desire to own my own empire. So if you run up on this young nigga, you gon' feel the fire. My criminal enterprise consists of thugs and drug dealers ready to ride. 90% of the city I supplied had the world watching through the bird's eye. My game orientated by family ties. If you fuck with this nigga, I kiss your ass goodbye. He's gonna be hell for a hustle now.
For money, women to chase you, date you, to break you. When broken, toss in the ocean and motion focals replace you. For money, motherfucker, it's music, murder, and mayhem. Think about the days of 8 spam, how the gray can. I'm in the KKK, but not the Ku Klux Klan, but my comrades. In California, be the closest if the world blew up and flamed with explosives. I wouldn't give a fuck if it was nothing left but Oakland. I'm just joking, deep down to be hurting, but if Oakland was only left on earth, it's softened the burden. Bitches getting sweet on L, like pina coladas. Turning my jungle, that be concrete, straight to the tropics. I drink vodka, like yaka. Choppers go brata, and when they jam, they come on back again, yarata. To sum it up, you know I don't give a fuck. I'm yelling, come on, you know what I want.
True Dizzle.
For sure. Oh, you gotta edit that though, cause I can't. When the beat dropped, you know, I kind of went under. But you was coming though. You know what? You know who you kind of remind me of?
Oh.
I've never heard your music.
Right.
That shit reminded me of Sieg.
Seagram? That's a big compliment, Brody.
That's what that reminded me of.
I appreciate it. Sieg was one of my favorites too. That nigga went crazy.
Yeah. Okay, so drop every where people can find your shit at. One more time.
All digital platforms. Cali Kash 5'9". Cali with a K, Kash with a K, 5'9". Instagram, Cali Kash, Facebook. Trend _ setters _ ENT on IG.
Okay, for sure. Well, you know what I'm saying? It's been a pleasure. I'm glad you came out. You know what I'm saying? This brother came on time. You know what I'm saying? I express that a lot. You know what I'm saying? I got a fear of being homeless, so I'm always on motherfucking time. You know what I'm saying? And I am L-Deez, also known Lawrence One, for another episode of I Need to Know. And as usual, come on, you know what I want.